charities can be pretty sketchy about how much of the money they raise actually gets put toward the cause itself, as opposed to operational expenses or, you know, their own pockets. A recent year-long investigation by the Tampa Bay Times and the Center for Investigative Reporting found that the 50 worst charities in America devote less than 4% of their donations to direct cash aid. That is so crappy to profit from someone else's need or pain that it should be a crime. And in the case of two guys from New Jersey, their charity work actually was a crime because it was bogus. There was no charity. They just faked it. You see, after the terror attacks on 9/11, most people were thinking about how awful the tragedy was and what it meant about the state of the world and the U.S.'s role in that. But these guys were thinking, you know what? This is a great opportunity to make some money. So they went out and painted a pickup truck with the Twin Towers on it. Then they drove it around to public memorial events where they sold T-shirts and other merchandise depicting NYPD logos and other 9/11-y kinds of commemorative things. Selling their schlock under the pretense that they were a charity, saying they were helping out the families of 9/11 victims, they made more than $50,000. And not one dime of that went to anyone but themselves. They just pled guilty in court to theft by deception. They both face possible jail time and probation, and they have to pay more than $120,000 in fines and investigative costs. They are also permanently barred from working for any charitable organizations in New Jersey again, ever. And that part of their sentence is kind of ridiculous, because that's how charities roll in the U.S. They regularly profit from other people's pain. Seriously, one of the charities investigated by the Center for Investigative Reporting raised nearly $14 million for diabetes, but only gave about $10,000 to patients. It's ridiculous. As the Attorney General in New Jersey put it, these con men shamelessly exploited the generosity of others. As I put it, these con men shamelessly acted like many real charities here in the U.S., just with a lot less paperwork. Tonight, let's talk about that by following me on Twitter @TheResident.